In other news making headlines, doctors at Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital in Eldoret have issued a 14-day strike notice to the hospital's management, citing various issues, among them lack of medical cover for doctors, failure to remit statutory deductions, discrimination and poor working conditions. Elsewhere, staff at the Technical University of Kenya have commenced a strike following a lapse notice issued on January 16th. Catherine Imuraget has this and more stories.
The KMPDU Secretary General Dr. David Yatela says doctors at Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital will proceed on strike on 4th February if the hospital's management does not move to address their concerns within 14 days. Dr. Atela has downplayed MTRH Board of Management's argument that the current predicament at the referral facility has been occasioned by budget cuts from the National Exchequer.
It is sad the doctors working in Moi Teaching and Referral Hospitals have to send 100 emails for them to access care in MTRH. These doctors have to beg to get health care because they don't have medical insurance. That means they can't even afford the health care that themselves are providing.
Solidarity forever.
Still on matters strike, the Technical University of Kenya has officially launched their strike today, citing their employers' failure to remit statutory deductions and pay salaries on time. Despite the standoff, the striking staff have expressed a willingness to engage in dialogue to resolve the ongoing financial dispute.
Ukija kwa meza, tuambie pension ambayo sasa iko chini ikiwa na 5.3 billion sisi tutaivuvua pipi.
Meanwhile, women in Kenya have strongly condemned the rising cases of femicide, saying that this year alone, records show that at least 15 women have been killed, with the recent case being that of 19-year-old Frida Munani, who was killed in gruesome manner in Huruma and her body dismembered. Speaking in Nairobi, National Chairperson of the Maendeleo Wanawake organization, Rahab Muiu, has called on stakeholders, including the government, judiciary, teachers, parents, the church and youth to come together and safeguard the values of respect, empathy and unity.
But we are calling for restraint both from the children and from the leaders, so that then we can meet somewhere and let's love one another. Let us respect one another.
Meanwhile, PCEA Elder David Ndumo civil jail ruling has been postponed to January 29th. Ndumo survived by a whisker serving a jail term immediately after Ashoko's hearing was put off January 29th after he complained of challenges to upload his response in the judiciary virtual system. 15 guarantors had moved to the cooperative tribunal to seek justice after they had been subjected by the SACCO to repay the loan, suffering immense financial losses.
So the matter will be mentioned on 29th of January, that is next week. I think that's Wednesday, which we are looking forward to pursuing justice for our clients who are the claimants.
Catherine Imuraget, KTN, Nairobi.
While you're watching KTN Prime, we take another break. When we come back, as an earlier promise, we'll be speaking to Reverend Dr. Samuel Kobia, who's the chair of the National Cohesion and Integration Commission. Stay tuned for that.